Thank you, everyone, for being here today. This is the first of what I hope is an annual event, the Mayoral Awards, and it's really, I think, a chance to take the time to recognize and celebrate the people and organizations that make Fitchburg a great place to live and work. There are not many opportunities for us to take that moment to gather as a community and appreciate those who have done so much for our city. And so as I reflected on our award winners, two things really stood out to me. First is the immense impact they've had on this city and the long-term impact that they continue to have. And then second, their humbleness. You know, all of them really have this great desire to make Fitchburg a better place, but they don't need the recognition of that. And I'm doing that anyway, even though they don't want that recognition. But really, that humbleness is what I consider true leadership, where they're not doing it for the recognition. They're doing it because that's really what they want and what they think is right. So we'll get started right away. The first award that I am presenting is for a staff member, and this is something that I thought was important for people in the community to recognize some of the staff that are here and doing such a great job. And the award winner this year is Mike Zimmerman. And Mike has been with the city for 24 years and now 9 different mayors, which is maybe the most impressive piece. He leads our economic development team here in Fitchburg, and I don't think there's another person more responsible for the thriving business community we have here in Fitchburg.
First off, I just would like to acknowledge, I'll probably get a little, my family here today, my sister, my brother Mark, my sister Julie, and our friends Jolene and Lois. Thanks for coming out today. I really appreciate it. And thank you, Mayor Aaron Richardson, for your kind comments and for this award and recognition. And I also want to congratulate Jeanie and our friends at Promega. Couldn't be in any better company here, and you represent the best of Fitchburg. I'm honored and very humbled for this recognition because there's so many deserving city staff members. Some of them are here today. And everything we do to make Fitchburg a great place to live, work, and play takes a team. I was very honored and humbled at the same time because there's so many deserving city staff that could be up here and could have this award as well. So I just really appreciated the recognition from Mayor Richardson, and hopefully it's reflective of the entire city staff because they all work hard every day, and it's a team, and all the stuff that we do takes a whole team of people. So I accept it on behalf of all current and former city employees. No, it's been just a wonderful experience through the different economic cycles and everything. And I think, as I commented earlier, it takes both public and private partnerships to get things done. And what's fun is, as you look around the landscape of the city of Fitchburg, you know, I look at Hatchery Hill and Orchard Point and the theaters, but then you look at the public facilities that we've built. We're literally creating a city from the ground up. And again, we're only 36 years old, and look at how far we've come in 36 years. Can you imagine what the next 36 years are going to be like for the city of Fitchburg?
The next award is business recognition. And I think when a lot of people think of Fitchburg, the first business they think of is Promega. The company and Fitchburg have really grown together and been integral in shaping the city. Fitchburg was actually founded in 1978, 5 years before we officially became a city. And they really have been a linchpin to making Fitchburg a hub for technology and specifically biotech. Not only has Fitchburg grown, they've also been influential at growing the community.
Our fearless leader, Bill Linton, absolutely sends his deepest gratitude for this award. So thank you, Mayor. Thank you all for supporting Promega. I will say a couple of things strike me as you were speaking and as you were speaking. Wonderful things don't happen overnight. They take time. And the spirit of long-term development, thinking about the environment, thinking about the long-term growth, are the characteristics that I think have blended beautifully between Promega and Fitchburg.
The importance to us is about reflecting the relationship with Fitchburg, and relationship in general is something that is hugely, it's hugely valuable to us as a company in terms of how we work together, in terms of how we grow, and the fact that we do have that sense of long-term growth, the importance to that, all the ways you think about that, and that as Fitchburg appreciates that as well. It's a pretty important how can I say, it's just a meaningful way to be a business in a community. And we're lucky to be able to work with people who care about those same things, who aren't only caring about what happens today, but how it affects tomorrow.
And the final award I have tonight is a citizen. And when I really decided that I wanted to do these awards and started brainstorming who I might want to recognize, the first and most obvious name to me was Jeanie Sieling. Jeanie served on the Fitchburg Town Board and helped Fitchburg actually become a city. She was on the city council and then actually became the second mayor of Fitchburg and one of the first female mayors in the state of Wisconsin. Her leadership has been instrumental in both the birth and growth of our city. And there are so many projects Jeanie has been involved with over the years. And so as I was looking at this, we have the award here, but I also decided to do something else about that. And so one of the things that I've done as well is we're going to rename the main room across from the front desk the Jeanie Sieling room.
I am really overwhelmed with the honor, and thank you, Mayor Richardson, for the honor. And I was really surprised by the room name. That will mean a lot to me. In all my years in Fitchburg, I think one of the focuses has been bringing people together. And our challenge in Fitchburg is we're a large city, very scattered, and so it's very important that we have things that bring us together. And this is one example. By him deciding to do this, different people are coming here and meeting each other. It's such an honor. I was very, very surprised and yet very honored. It's my hometown, and there's so many wonderful things that have happened, and I have memories of how they happened, and like they said, everything takes a long time. Like the senior center took at least 3 years to get it built. So you put your heart and soul and time into it. It's wonderful to, have the acknowledgement of that afterwards.
I'm excited. I thought it really went well. I was so excited to see how many people came from the community to really help support and honor these 3 individuals, or I guess business and individuals. So I was really happy with how it went. No, I think it was just great to see how much it meant to those people, how, just the chance to recognize them and recognize their contributions and talk about that. I think it's something that people maybe know, but not the whole story, and maybe have heard of some of these people. But I think it's a chance for people in the community to really learn more about how much those people have impacted Fitchburg and continue to impact Fitchburg, frankly. They're just all fabulous people. Fitchburg is extremely fortunate to have all those people here and impact into our city. So I was really happy with how everything went and really excited, and hope to see more people here next year.